Ladies and gentlemen, today around 2 p.m., St. John Sheriff's Office was notified of a situation on Pine Street, which was a domestic violence type call. On arrival, one of our officers, Lieutenant Nolan Anderson, a 25-year veteran of St. John Sheriff's Office, was having a domestic altercation with his wife. He was armed. During this time, officers took extreme measures to try to talk him down and put down the weapon. He began firing his weapon multiple times in the vicinity, in the direction towards officers. At some point, officers had to make a decision. He put us in a decision for fellow officers to take his life. At this point, he's been pronounced deceased. The only positive side out of this entire tragedy is that we were able to save his wife. She was not shot. She has some injuries, but she will live. It's a day that I never thought I would see, where I've experienced tragedy in St. John Parish, but to see my officers have to use lethal force against one of my very own, I never thought I'd see this day.
Had there been problems at this particular home before?
I'm not going to get into their history of domestic violence. The state police will take over the investigation. They've been called in at this time, as we have done on standard protocol on incidents involving officers with shootings, and I'm going to let the state police at this point take over the press conference. If that's something I can answer, I will.
You mentioned grief counselors, though, briefly. Are they're on the scene, or they're on the way to town, you mentioned?
We have grief counselors for my officers. That's on duty, off duty, administrative. It's there, it's for them, and hopefully we'll get through this as we've gotten through other tragedies in St. John Parish. Thank you all.